Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David here with another cryptocurrency update. I started doing these shout outs a few days ago. It seems like we're getting some good interaction. So I want to give my shout out to Jazzy Cat, who's been a really big supporter of mine and a longtime subscriber. Lisa Flanagan, Sen, Christopher Hampton with the funny Jean-Claude comment, Easy S, Brandon Langley, 179 Kevin, Giving You Truth, Angelo Valdez, Max Froyle, Nathan Deal, Max Zabrowski, Alex Ross, Home Value Glass, Paul Bogo, Jim Grooming Victim number 2, E.G. Sini, and M. River. Thank you guys so much. If you're a viewer of these videos and you haven't had a chance to comment, definitely leave a comment down below with how you're feeling and what you think the cryptocurrency space is going to evolve into and the hurdles that you think it might have in the future as we try to cross some of these newly undefined barriers, okay? Today's video is going to be about XRP and the cryptocurrency space as a whole, and the fact that I believe that XRP and crypto can breathe a new life into the financial world, okay? Because soon enough, countries and banking institutions are going to be able to transfer all of their USD, their yen, or their euro into the blockchain or onto their own state-run or backed cryptocurrency, okay? And they can use XRP as that intermediary to transfer the funds from country to country or from one asset to another. That's one of the points of XRP, is to be used as a bridge asset, okay? Now, the one thing that I want to discuss is the fact that I hope that if these states and these countries actually do this, that they would have the ability to create an asset-backed cryptocurrency, okay? Meaning that the transferring that they do, they transfer all their assets onto the blockchain and then back that new asset with a physical commodity, okay? Like gold, silver, platinum, or palladium, okay? They gotta be backed by a hard asset. The system, it definitely can evolve without crashing. I know we've discussed this before, but it doesn't just have to. We don't just have to exist on separate playing fields. If we were to all work together, meaning me, all of my subscribers, the banks, the world governments, the industry, everybody, if everybody was to work together to figure out how to transition ourselves out of this financial mess that we're in and into the next stage has to come, okay? This can start the change in the system where dollars are permanently transferred onto the blockchain, never to be used again, okay? That was kind of one of the big arguments that was used to create the $50,000 an ounce gold price. Okay, gold today is trading at $1,200 an ounce. So you would have to imagine that to come up with prices for $50,000 an ounce, you would have to have some kind of crazy calculation. The way that the calculations were viewed on is if the United States was to, again, like in 1964, physically back the US dollar with gold and silver, the price of gold would shoot through the roof, because the number of paper bills that have been released into circulation since 1964, when we came off of the gold standard, meaning that in 1964 and before that, every single dollar bill that you had was literally a promissory note. The bill itself has no value. It's a promissory note for the bearer to be able to take your actual bill, your $100 bill or your $10 bill, into your banking institution and exchange it for a physical gold or silver coin, okay? So this would obviously cataclysmically increase the price of gold, right? And if we get into the numbers, there's around $580 billion in US bills that are outside of our country, okay? So as we look into like the percentage, that's 65% of all of the physical bills. That's 75% of $100 bills, 55% of $50 bills, and 60% of the $20 bills that our government has printed literally is outside of the United States, okay? And what we're experiencing now is that foreign exchange reserves are in the process of liquidating the amount of dollars that they possess as their reserve currency, because the United States dollar is the world reserve currency, or the top tier one of them, along with the yen and the euro. But the yen and the euro are multiples below the usage of the dollar. Okay, so as they're starting to get rid of their dollar and the dollars are starting to fly back home, it was kind of the thing that I said yesterday, how XRP at some point is going to fly back into Palo Alto. I honestly believe that there's, at this exact point, millions and millions of US fiat dollars that are finding their way back to America. Now, if, like I said earlier in the notes, we'll go back, if we were to all work together to prevent everybody from giving up on fiat currency and utilizing this fiat paradigm, and I don't want to say bubble that we're in, but using it to actually move into the next stage, I think that would be such an amazing thing. It would require a lot of coordination and a lot of effort from multiple players across the world, but I think it could be done. I honestly do. I don't think there's anything other than hesitation and financial borders holding us back. You know, it's really true that if all of the countries were to create their own state-run, a lot of the commenters yesterday had said that the countries are going to create their own national currency that might exist in crypto form, or like we had said, actually reback the physical paper dollar with an actual asset, so that the dollar is not just hanging out there with nothing covering it. And the benefit to moving it onto the blockchain is that people won't actually be exchanging it for the gold that's backing it. What will happen is the gold will sit there as a reserve like it does, and we will start to use the crypto and the blockchain to move all of that value. Okay? This is really huge, I think. I think we're kind of, on this channel, we might be starting to get a little bit more into conspiracy and hypotheticals, but I think that's really important for us, because as we move forward in this industry, that's all we're going to know is what we learn, okay? So we have to learn the history of money, and we have to try to forecast what the future of money is going to be. What is money? What is currency? And are they different, okay? Money has a store of value. Currency, I think, is an exchange of that value, meaning the promissory note is the currency, but the money is the value, meaning the gold and silver that used to back the US dollar was the value, and the paper was just the promise. Just like in the future, the crypto can be the promise and the gold and silver can be the value. All right, I'm going to try and keep this video short today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like, comment, subscribe down below. And let's see if we can get another conversation going. I do appreciate all the commenters from yesterday and all the new subscribers. I hope you guys have an extremely blessed day, and I'll see you in the next episode.